Alrighty, everyone, here we are up against the Vancouver Canucks in round number one of the playoffs. Round number one of the playoffs seems very similar to last year, and personally, I think their team actually got worse. I really think that it was Connor Hellebuck alone that led them all the way here. I haven't looked at the injury report yet. We will take a look. But this is what their team's looking like. All right, they got Vesalainen, Dylan Larkin, and Patrick Laine on the first line. It's a solid first line, really solid first line. Second line, Joe Lombardi with Mark Scheifele and Antonio Strangles. Not the greatest second line. I think we got them beat there. Third line, Bennett Oliver, Grillo, Alexander Wenberg, and Drake Caligula is on the third line. I think our grind line has them beat. And our fourth line definitely have these guys beat. Caden Curtis with Marco Dano and Liam Northquist. On defense, we got them beat everywhere too. Josh Morsey, Dougie Hamilton, Colin Parenko, Olaf Bergford, Pierre Letang, and Brett Pedersen. It's a solid D pairing, but all of our pairings are better than theirs. And then goalies, they got Philip Gustafson and Ben Bishop in net. All right. These guys should not be a problem with us, all right? They're backups. We have elite goal scorers, literally elite goal scorers on this team. We're going to start things off in Vancouver because they had a better record than us. And we're going to hopefully take a lead in this series. Let's go, boys. Power play, 5-on-3. We got to score on that 5-on-3 power play, Seattle. 5-on-3 power play, you gotta score on those, especially when it's in the playoffs. Michael Ferland, the third line left winger, scoring. Followed up by Elias Peterson, though. Oh, we didn't take a look at injuries. Doesn't matter. Vancouver is going to score a power play goal with Coupier. Vancouver up 2-1 after one. Here in the second, Michael Ferland scoring a second of the night on Connor Hellebuck. Followed by Jake Virtanen. There we go. The first line power forward. The third line grind. Power play for Vancouver. Now power play Seattle. Neither team able to score on their power play. 3-3 now the score following a Connor Sheary goal on Michael DiPietro. God damn it. So it's 3-3 game. First game of the series. Yeah, let's jump on in. All right, here we are. Game number one. Get this dub. Tomas Hertl going to win it over to Sergachev, who's going to take it out wide. Sergachev walking in, takes a low shot, save. Tim Stützle picking up, passing out front for a 1-T. That's blocked. Brock Besser picking up the puck now. Poked and goes around the defender. Cuts to the middle over to Pedersen, who shoots low blocker. That is blockered into the corner. Pietrangelo gets hit off by Stützle. Stützle over to Sergachev. Sergachev over to Hertl. Seattle. Hertl makes a move, passing over to Stützle, over to Virtanen. Virtanen tries to go 5-hole in front of Stützle. Oh my God, how do you not bury those? How do you not bury those? He was on his ass. That's how you know it's not going to be a good game for us. Alex Galchenyuk passing over to DeBrusk. DeBrusk gets absolutely smoked along the boards. Sergachev over to Hewitt. Hewitt going to pass it up to his center. Around the net to DeBrusk. DeBrusk cutting to the middle. Passing over to Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk low shots and saved. Here comes Vancouver the other way. Phillip gets hit, losing it. Beam passing over to his right winger. He's then going to pick it out over to Hertl. Not Hertl, it was Hewitt. He takes a shot, and that's covered as well. So Gustafson. Huh? Hellebuck. Oh, we should have looked at injuries. We should have looked at fucking injuries. They threw us off. They gave us a fake lineup. We weren't prepared. They had a completely different lineup for us. Miller wins it. Krug over to Ferland. Now back to Krug, back to Ferland. Ferland's got two tonight. Wilson in front, low shot, picking up his rebound. Battle out front, and Vancouver's going to walk away with it. Over to Saboril. Saboril over to Sedney. Sedney's going to get poked, and Seattle's going to go the other way. Going along the board, trying to get around the defenseman, not working. He's just going to throw it around the boards. Myers getting battled along the boards with by McEwen. McEwen going to grind and throw it around the boards to Ferland. Ferland behind the net, passing over to his defense. Doughty over to McCowan, over to Wilson, who loses it. And here comes Saboril. Saboril out front, 1T save. Drew Doughty with the puck. Passing over to Krug, now over to Wilson. Wilson toe drags, losing it to Saboril, who passes it over to Sheary. Sheary out front to Hyman, no good. Now it's back to Hyman. Hyman loses it to Nestorov, and Brodin gets tripped, so we're going to get a penalty here. Yeah, no help there. Sheary's going to touch the puck. 10 minutes, 10 seconds left in this third period. And we're on the power play, so I expect big things. Eric Howla taking it. The veteran Eric Howla taking a tripling penalty in the first round. Not good, buddy. Not good. Let's win it. Stutzel going to lose the face-off, and Myers is going to throw it off the glass and all the way down the ice. Bean's going to be recovering that. Quick pass up to Stutzel, who throws it wide to Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk makes a move to the center and loses it to Myers, who then again just flips it the length of the ice. Krug turning up quickly and going to skate up himself. Passing over to Hewitt, who gets poked. Krug grabs it, but not in time to keep it on sides. That's down offsides. Minute 36 on this power play, and so far it's been nothing more than skating back and forth for Seattle. No shots taken yet. We're going to win the face-off to Sergachev. Sergachev breaking between the D, tries to go 5-hole on Hellebuck. No good. Connor Hellebuck is going to keep them in it. All right, minute 30 officially left on the power play. Hertl's going to win it to Kerfoot. Back to Hertl. Hertl low shot blocked. Hertl gets it again. High, and he hits the fucking post. He hit the fucking post. Low shot, saved by DiPietro. DeBrusque over to Kerfoot. Kerfoot trying to go wide, and he does. Back to DeBrusque. DeBrusque tries to get a shot off, but he got caught up by. DeBrusque still with it, looking for someone to pass it to. Over to Doughty, over to Sergachev. Sergachev low shot blocked. Miller with it. He gets leveled, but not before he gets it to Pelch. Pelch loses it to Sergachev, who loses it to Horvat. Horvat still with the puck, getting poked. DeBrusque going to steal it, going the other way. 47 seconds, trying to pass it wide, but picked off by the defenseman. Pelish. I think it's Pelish, not Pelch. But Tim Stutzel now coming for Seattle. Boy, he makes a fancy move, losing it to Myers, who passes to Hyman. Hyman just going to kill this one with ease, apparently. Yep, we're just getting killed, picked apart. Stutzel, Galchenyuk over to Hewitt. Hewitt, backhand goal! There it is, Mike Hewitt. As I was talking shit about my team, they make a great play. Stutzel steals, intercepts that pass, hits Galchenyuk heading up. Galchenyuk hits Hewitt because the defenseman's all over Galchenyuk. And then a nice little backhand right on by Hellebuck. Mike Hewitt's a fucking G, man. He is the greatest goal scorer in Seattle history, and he will be. I guarantee you Mike Hewitt is going to be leading our team in goals for history, in Seattle franchise history. Not that long, just a couple seasons. Brodin with the puck, coming on in, makes a cut to the middle, still with it, passing over Tannen, high shot, gloved down by Hellebuck. 8 minutes, about 8 minutes left in this game. Scores 4-3. Offensive zone face-off. We got the first line of Hertl, Stutzel, and Virtanen. Hertl is going to get tied up by Horvat. Hulson grabbing it and losing it to Vancouver. Here comes Phillip, who loses it to Brodin. Brodin gets poked, and Pietrangelo takes it away. Pietrangelo to Jones. Jones over to Lambos. Lambos passing it to his winger, who gets leveled against the boards. Brodin to Hulson, Hulson to Stutzel. Stutzel to Hertl. He gets poked and loses it. Brock Besser now with it. Passing over to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo to Lambos. Back to Pietrangelo. Over to Coupier. Coupier over to Bessier. Bessier over to the middle to Coupier. 1T save, DiPietro. Jonas Brodin now with it. He's skating full speed down the middle of the ice, trying to get by the defenseman. He does, still with it. He's looking for a shot. That shot is blocked, though, by Pettersson. Pettersson passing it to Lambos. Lambos gets hit, and stealing away is Hertl. Coupier is going to steal that. Nope, still battling along the boards. Big scrum, and Pettersson walks away with it, but not for long. Brodin steals it. Stolen away by Lambos now. He's taking it back into his zone, pinned against the boards. Come on, grind, boys, grind. Just got to kill the remainder of this clock. We got 3 minutes left. Kill it off. Put the grind lined out. Yes, Ferland. Sauce over to McEwen. And goal! McEwen gets the goal. Ferland. That's a 3-point night for Ferland at least. Look at that. Saucing it over to him. Nice little goal. He finished on the rebound. Not as nice. I thought he got the clean backhand on him. No. It is really just a rebound of his own rebound. The assistant captain, McEwen. He's going to be on the 4th or 3rd line for us for quite some time. At least 2-3 more seasons. I don't think he's young enough to make him a captain. DeMello gets leveled, but passing to Senny over to Sheary. Sheary with the puck still. Out front, losing it to Wilson. Wilson going wide. Never mind, DeMello's going to hit it and take it away. Sheary, toe drags. Sheary walks in, low shot, but wide. Senny's going to pick up that rebound. Getting around the net, they're going to pull their goalie. Out front, stick lift. Ferland passing over to DeBrusque. DeBrusque going to get hit. And there's an empty net goal. Who's it for? 71, McEwen again. Getting his 2nd goal of the night. Empty net this time. And I'm sorry, Vancouver fans, but you're walking home saddened. 3rd line. 4 goals from our 3rd line today. That is incredible that our 3rd line. 4 goals from our 3rd line. Wow. We are a deep team for sure. It's that +5 chemistry. They know how to work together. Surprised it's not Tom Wilson doing most of the work, though. Hewitt, Galchenyuk to DeBrusque out for us. 2nd line versus 2nd line. We're going to win it back to Krug. Krug over to Hewitt. Hewitt to Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk going to get posts and losing it. Phillips now passing it wide to Jones. Jones saucering out front, and Krug intercepts. Krug to Doughty. Doughty over to DeBrusque. DeBrusque to Hewitt. Hewitt taking it wide. He's got 1 today. Passing out front for a 1T. Saboral able to deflect it wide, though. Vancouver passing to DeMello. Now over, I think it's Jones. No, it's Phillips. Phillips out front. 1T. DiPietro. He knows he's got a little wiggle room. He's trying to show off to management and owners like, hey, you're going to miss this. You're going to miss this. You better pay me. You better pay me a lot because I can do some fancy glove stuff. God damn it. Horvat down low, save, DeBrusque, just kill it. And we're going to take game number 1. So I'm proud of that. But watching DiPietro make that fancy save like that, I mean, kind of irritates me. Kind of is like a rub in my face because I don't have him signed next year and he doesn't want to sign a contract extension. He's like, you're going to have to pay for this. This is what you're paying for right now. Problem is, I'm not paying for the goalie you are right now. I'm paying for the goalie you're going to be. And I don't think you're going to be playing at this level forever, unfortunately. If you were going to play at that level forever, you would have beat the fucking Ducks last year and won us another Stanley Cup. But you choked. You also didn't have offensive support. But you didn't. You let too many goals in last season. That's going to be my argument. Let too many goals in. McEwen. Oh my god, he's so nasty. McEwen is so nasty. He's one of the greatest created players I have ever seen in this game. At least I've raised. The greatest created player that I have raised in this game is what I probably should say. All right, so hello, goodbye, Hoko. Okay. Simulating on up. Game number 2. Ferland, 4 points for Michael Ferland. Holy shit. Is he going to be able to keep it up in period number 2, though? The third line, are they going to be the difference makers against Vancouver? Power play right away for them. We kill it off. They get another one. We kill it off and then get a power play of our own. Long one. Are we going to score? No, we're not. Long power play. Nothing comes out of it. Come on. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. 2 quick ones for Vancouver. They're going to take a 2-0 lead here in game number 2. Lambos and Brock Besser scoring on Michael DiPietro. Come on, Seattle. Period number 2. Get your shit together. Score some fucking goals. All right, this was our problem. Our offense sputters out in the postseason. We need goals. So what I built this team to do is score goals, and you do it a lot, and you do it well. It's defense you're not supposed to be good at. And there it is, Mike Hewitt and Tomas Hertl, the top 2 lines. There you go. I just got to talk shit to my team. Maybe that's what I got to do. I got to talk shit about my team to get them going. Instead of being like this supportive manager, maybe I should be like, oh, he's a piece of shit. Oh, that's a piece of shit too. He's a piece of shit as well. All right, so third period now. 2-2 still. Come on, Vancouver. Lose. Fuck. Coupier getting a power play goal. And Coupier getting a regulation goal. A regular 5-on-5 goal. We're now down 4-2 in the third. Doesn't look like we are going to come back. Oh, wait. Drew Doughty gets a goal. Drew Doughty gets a goal. 3 minutes left. Do we have what it takes? Do we have what it takes to walk away with a dub? Let's go. Come on. 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 Let's go. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's win this game. Fucking win. All right, here we are. 3 minutes left. Drew Doughty just scored. And McEwen's out, our third line, all right? Vancouver with it, passing over to Lambos. Lambos high shot on DiPietro. That is gloved tip. A tip glove up and over the glass. All right, so he wasn't able to do a fancy glove save there. First line versus first line again. Let's go. We're gonna walk away the victors of that faceoff. Sergachev with it, taking it wide and dumping it now into Vancouver zone. Lambos losing it to Hertl. Hertl out in front, backhand 5-hole rebound. Virtanen up tied to Sergachev, out front to Stutzel, over to Hertl. Hertl's still with it. He's still losing it to Besser. Coupier, he's the reason Vancouver's up. He's looking for a hat trick. Out front to Besser, low shot, Besser off the post and in. And Vancouver is going to take game number 2. Thanks to a Brock Besser goal. Final score is going to be 5-2, probably. Or 5-3. Fuck, man. All right, well, let's finish out this game like men. Let's not just cut it. We're going to finish this game. They're going to tie the series 1-1. We were hoping for a goal by us, but Brock Besser said, nah. Let me show you how it's done. You had a chance, and we did. Hertl had a chance to finish it, and he choked. We're going to lose the face-off. Pettersson with it. Taking it down over to Coupier. Coupier losing it to DeBrusque. Come on, DeBrusque over to Hewitt. Can we get 2 quick ones? 40 seconds. Pietrangelo to Lambos. Lambos losing it to Galchenyuk. 30 seconds. 2 quick ones. Can we do it? We're pulling the goalie. We make a move. Sergachev still with it. Up top to Beam. Beam slap shot. Shot into corner. Hewitt now over to Sergachev, over to DeBrusque. Out front to Galchenyuk. Backhand covered by Hellebuck. 19 seconds. Down by 2. Are we going to be able to do that? Are we going to get 2 goals? We're going to lose the face-off to Mello now with it, passing over to Phillips. Now it's over. Game's over. Phillips shoots for the empty net and gets it. Vancouver going to take a 6-3 victory over us thanks to that empty net goal Phillips scored. Oh, yeah, Matthew Phillips, and we're going to show DeMello. We're going to show DeMello, even though Phillips is the one who scored. Great camera work. Oh, I can't wait to get into game number 3. This is so infuriating. So infuriating to watch right now. Oh, look, Sedin. The Sedin brothers. But this is really infuriating to watch right now. Alright? Come on. 13 seconds. You should... Whoa, what happened to Hertl? Looked like he hurt himself there. What the fuck? Did you see Hertl? Hold up. Hold up. Did you see Hertl's face there? Like, that man. He looked broke. He's got a weird neck right here to begin with. Look at that neck, Hertl. Holy shit. That neck. And he faces. Alright. He's going to lose it. Oh. What the? No wonder you lost the... What the fuck? What the... Yo, what the fuck happened here? What happened, Hertl? Hertl, what happened? Alright, I guess Hertl's a smart guy. Or he's just immortal, I don't know. But... we lose game number 2. Whew. We lose game number 2, 6-3. That's unfortunate. Vancouver ties the series up 1-1. That's okay. They won one series last time too. All right. It's not the first time that they got a 1 in that column. We just got to bounce back strong here in game number 3. We're heading back into Seattle, so it's not the same. All right. So they still won once on home ice, but in Seattle, we are the only victors. All right. Nobody beats Seattle in Seattle. We need to be the toughest place to play at home. And I believe that we are, because Seattle fans, when they have a winning team, oh, they're very, very aggressive. They're very aggressive about everything, and they're ready to go. They're pumped. They're a great fan base. Seattle definitely has a hardcore, diehard fan base. But they also do have a lot of bandwagoners. So we probably do have a few bandwagoners with us. Jeffrey Zeller's fully healed. Best lines it. Advancing on up to game number 3. First game at home in Seattle. Let's go. Let's go. In Seattle, boys, take an early lead. Power play, Seattle. Nothing coming out of it. Vancouver taking the lead in shots. Power play. We kill it off. Good. Good. Come on, Seattle. We need to get the first goal. We need to get the first goal. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Phillips for fucking Vancouver. The empty net bitch. And then Max Jones. He's going to score for Vancouver, giving them a 2-0 lead here in Seattle. And we're being outshot 17-6 at home, too. What the fuck, boys? What the fuck is happening? Power play, Seattle score. Fucking JT Miller scores for Vancouver. Power play, Seattle again. Is Vancouver going to score for Seattle again on their power play? No? Good. 3-0 lead for Vancouver here in the second. Seattle still not being able to get anything by Vancouver. Max Jones gets another. Yep, and that should be it. Third period, just quick sim. Alexander Kerfoot gets a power play goal. Cool. Too late, though. This is just a game that Connor Hellebuck walks away, and fucking DiPietro had no help. 41 shots against. 41 shots against. That is unreal how many fucking shots against that is. Drew Doughty, sore hip. He's out until April 23rd. Old man Doughty is down. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. Put it on in Chris Tanev. That's what we got Chris Tanev for. And you know what? Put Tanev with Bean, Sergachev with Krug. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Simulate on up. Now we're up against the Vancouver Canucks. Again, still at home. This is it. We have to tie it here, boys. We have to tie it. Tie it up. Power play, nothing happens, and Coupier scores for Vancouver. What the fuck is happening? Where the hell is our offense, Seattle? Power play, Vancouver, again. What's up with all these fucking power plays for Vancouver, too? Play some disciplined fucking hockey and score some goals. Their team is not deep at all. They got a good goaltender. That's it. They don't have a deep team at all. Is that what you need in this game? Just a high overall goaltender? Seattle, fucking score. We're built to score. How can you not fucking get one by Connor Hellebuck right now? Are you being serious right now? We're not going to score at all. 1-0 game in the third period, Seattle. Third and final fucking period, and you're not going to score for me. Power play, Vancouver. Nothing. Seattle. Finally. Fucking Sonny and then Virtanen. Thank fucking Christ. We get some offense. Power play to end the game, and we wind up winning game number 4 thanks to some late heroics from our fourth line right winger, Suni. And we'll just chop Virtanen up to momentum. Holy shit, all of our goal scorers are being held. Just quiet. Just so quiet. Michael Ferland in the first game popped up for our third line. It is our third and fourth line that are going to be having to score these goals for us to win us this game. So I hope our third and fourth line are ready to score some fucking goals. No winners yet. That's unusual. We usually see a 4-1 victory or something around now, but wow, first round really tight. So NHL probably loving this. Really tight competition. Anyone's game. Back in Vancouver, game number 5. This is to take the lead in the series. Let's go, Seattle. We got to start off early. Please, to not give me a heart attack. Start off early. Power play for Vancouver. We're able to kill it off. Power play, Seattle. Went by a lot faster. Nothing happens. Power play, Vancouver again. We kill it off. And Mike Hewitt, finally, able to score again. Mikey, thank you. And we take a 1-0 lead in this game. Shots are 7-14 in Vancouver, so we need to get a little bit more aggressive in our shots. All right, take a few more shots, boys. Let's go. There, that's why you need to take shot. Pelech going to score, their defenseman. Tying it up 1-1 in the second, halfway through the second. We haven't answered back, boys. We need another one. Power play, Seattle. Nothing happens. Come on. Come on, there it is. Tomas Hertl, the first line, going to come out and score for us. Third period, up 2-1. Defend the lead. Defend the lead. Come on. We're going to have to jump in the 5-minute mark if we don't score another one. Power play, no good. 7 minutes, 6. Pause and enter. All right, here we are. Just under 6 minutes left to play. We're up by 1. Defend the lead or extend it, Seattle. Phillips passing over to Hewitt. Hewitt intercepts it. He passes over to Galchenyuk, who loses it to Haula. And there's an offsides. Almost a minute killed there. Almost. So that's good. At least we're killing some time. Carson Lambos for Vancouver leading the league in penalty minutes, at least for playoffs, with 15. So let's get this going. First line. We're going to win it. Tanev passing out front, losing it to Coupier. Coupier over to Besser. Besser, low shot, rebounds. Covered by Hertl. Hertl losing it to Coupier again. Pedersen now with it. Come on, we got to win these battles along the boards, boys. Jake Bean getting pressured by Coupier. And he's just going to ankle break him, passing over to Hertl. Now up to Stützle. Stützle dumps it on into Vancouver zone. And there's going to be not that heavy of a forecheck. Not as heavy as I like. Pedersen for Vancouver's with it. He's pinned along the boards. Pietrangelo comes to support. But Tanev's going to walk away with it. Passing wide to Hewitt. Hewitt already out front. Nothing there. Picked off by Vancouver. Here comes Vancouver the other way, dumping it on into the zone. Torrey Krug going to pick it up. Torrey Krug getting battled along the board. Still with it, though. He passes over to Bean. Bean over to Hewitt. Hewitt stops and passes him back to Bean to kill some time. Bean wide to Hertl. Hertl saucer it to DeBrusque. DeBrusque gets around defender out front. 1T. That's a highlight reel play right there, if I had to say so myself. Oh my God. Hertl. Look at that. Right around. 1T to Hertl. Windmill. Jake DeBrusque, our past Conn Smythe winner, showing his playoff magic again. Getting around a defender. Nice windmill deke there. Oh, that was beautiful. Fucking beauty. Oh, you know what? I gotta pause. I gotta pause and take a look at that again. Oh, what a fucking play. What a fucking play. All right. We're going to say it all started here with Mike Hewitt. All right. He had a turn. He lost it. He tried to dump it in the zone. He accidentally just batted it backwards. All right. Jake Bean picking it up, having to ankle break Phillips, turns and passing it wide. Great heads-up play by Krug, not having to pick up that puck. All right. He's going to hit Hertl, who's curling out wide. Tons of space. Hertl sees the change, saucering it over there. He already knows, all right. Phillips is a little slow piece of shit, all right. He's a slow piece of shit. Passing it on over to Galchenyuk. No, it was Jake DeBrusque. Jake DeBrusque, all right. Jake DeBrusque is going to carry it in. He's like, oh, look at Do It. Look at DeMello. DeMello's just going to try to hit me or something. What does he do? Woo! Right around DeMello. He fucking called it. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, DeMello. Excuse me. Goes right around him. Defenseman still got his back turned. And Hertl, perfect 1T position. Right on by Hellebuck for a perfect goal. Let's fucking go. That's one hell of a play. Vancouver quickly pulling their goaltender, trying to get back in this. Galchenyuk passing it to Brodin. Brodin stolen away by Vancouver. JT Miller now with it. Passing high to Besser. Besser out front, 1T, but whiffed. Brodin gets hit off the puck. Connor Sheary. Sheary over to Zaboral. Zaboral over out to Besser. Slap, shot, blocked. Rebound again. Michael DiPietro staying with it. He's buying us a game this time, keeping us in it. Tomas Hertl, 1 goal away from a hat trick. He deserves a Conn Smythe. You know, Tomas Hertl, I mean, he deserves it. This is his season. This is like literally Tomas Hertl's season. Out front, tip, save. Coupier, turn, passing back to Jones. Jones up to Phillips, over to Zaboral. Zaboral up to DeMello. DeMello, gloved down by DiPietro. 14 seconds left to play. And everyone, like, Hertl wants a cup. He knows this, like, he's not getting younger. He hit 33 years of age. He's making a shit ton of money. And he knows he's got to put up numbers and that this team needs to start working. Holy shit. I think that wasn't, it was just a shot deflection. It wasn't on purpose. He shot it, hit off Eric Howla, took a funny bounce, and gets by Michael DiPietro. Look at that, yep. Just off his leg. Tries to shoot at 5-hole through the guy. Hits off his, like, junk, his cuff of Eric Howla and into the net. Funny goal, but not enough to keep them in this. 12 seconds. Seattle win this. Mac win, please. There you go. Wins it to Sergachev. He's going to dump it on into the zone. DeMello picking that puck up. Battled hard by McCowan, who's just going to carry it down low. And Seattle holding it down low for the remainder of the game. Game number 5 in Vancouver going to us. This is going into game number 6. Finally, we might see a winner into the Seattle-Vancouver series. Vancouver making a much tougher competition than it was last year, which I do appreciate. I appreciate the fact that Vancouver is giving us a competition, but I don't like how close it is. So let's go back home, Seattle, and close this one out. Fucking tremendous play. Great windmill right around defenseman. DeMello is going to feel so bad, and he might get like a player fine for that. You guys would have to probably play at a higher level of sports to understand what I was saying there for a fine, but basically what it is, if you're on a team and you fuck up majorly, you get fined by the team. It's just for players. Sometimes they fine players for funny shit just to mess around and get parties going. Sometimes they do it for actually good reasons. DeMello right there, that's a big ass fucking reason to do it. Tomas Hertl leading our team in points, 6 points in 5 games. So there we go. Tomas Hertl really trying to work his way into the Conn Smythe category. So here we are, game number 6. Who's won? Chicago has beaten the Colorado Avalanche, so that's a better pick for us. Actually, no, it's not. It's still going to be in the 20s. Doesn't matter if they were first or second round exit. The St. Louis Blues beat the Nashville Predators in 5. Okay, in the East, the Carolina Hurricanes beat the Boston Bruins in 6. And everyone else is still playing. So still a lot of hockey. Basically, the Western Conference is figured out. It's the Eastern Conference that seems to figure shit out. Game number 6 in Seattle, and JT Miller for Vancouver gets an early goal, followed by Eric Haula. Not even a minute later. And again, Vancouver taking an early start, an early deep lead too. 2 goals, quick turnaround can happen. I mean, we can get there. It's just how long will it take Seattle to actually achieve 2 goals in this game? DiPietro can't allow another goal this game. All right, Deep, you cannot allow another goal this game. We are outshooting them, but Vancouver's finishing on their opportunities. No more goals, DiPietro, and we need some goals out of our offense and defense. Seattle get one early here in the second. Come on, there it is. Power play goal. Alexander Kerfoot, another power play. Nothing happens. Okay. All right, we're back within 1. Power play again, Seattle. And instead, fucking Lambeau scores for Vancouver right after our power play. And Soren scores, giving them a 3-goal lead. That's phenomenal. Third period. Down 4-1. Anybody home for Seattle? Anybody at all? We've taken 31 shots. Connor Hellebuck is literally winning them this game right now. Just quick it. I'm just going to quick it. There it is. A 4th-line goal by Sonny. Holy shit. A 4th-line goal. Basically, we announced to them that we gave up, and they allowed us to score. Drew Doughty's back in the lineup. That is good. Hopefully that will help lower the goals. Take out Chris Tanev. And put on in Drew Doughty. There we go. Switch Doughty out with Sergachev. So there we go. Sergachev, Bean, Doughty, Krug. Let's get this show on the road. All right, let's step it up, Hertl. If you want to be considered for the Conn Smythe, you got to end it right here. Winnipeg beats the Oilers in 7 in the West. In the East, the Devils beat Buffalo. Ooh, that's a big upset. Buffalo losing in 7. Philly beats Columbus in 6. So it's just Vancouver and Seattle versus the Montreal Canadiens and the Detroit Red Wings. Okay, let's go. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. This is game number 7 in Vancouver, Seattle. We have to come out strong and lead in the goals. Come on, power play, Seattle, finish, power play. Come on, we got to score on those power plays. And Coupier scores on DiPietro. Fucking Vancouver takes an early lead. Fucking 1-0. Come on, Seattle. They can't win 2 games because of fucking Connor Hellebuck in a row. All right, we have to solve him. Fucking score. Score, please. We are outshooting them 10-7. Let's get this done. Please, Seattle, beat Vancouver. Let's fucking go. Come on. They bounce back in shots. Come on, Seattle. Fucking score. Somebody. Hewitt, where are you? Jake Virtanen. There we go. Finally, Jake Virtanen gets one by Connor Hellebuck. Now we need another. There it is. Tomas Hertl. The Conn Smythe. We told him to step up, and he does. He gets a goal. We told him to step up, and he did in the second. Now it's the third. Who wants to get us that extra goal? A comfort for comfort. That's why we need a comfort goal. Brock Besser tying it up for Vancouver. Oh, God damn it. You know what? It's too big of a moment. It's too big of a moment, isn't it? Jump in, jump in. Yep, it's a smart thing. It's a smart thing to do. Jump in. All right, Game 7 here in Vancouver. 12 minutes. Game is tied 2-2. Who is going to be the difference maker? All right, here we are. 12 and a half minutes remaining. We're going to win the face-off over to Sergachev. Sergachev passing it to Hertl. Hertl gets poked, losing it to Horvat. Come on, Seattle. We need some offense. Don't play this defense. Good poke. Good poke. He's going wide. Passing over to Virtanen. Virtanen over to Stützle. Stützle curring back over to Hertl. Hertl, quick shot over, glove down by Hellebuck. All right. Hertl making some smart plays. Reginald Coupier, their best player, I guess. He's got a nice hairdo. He's definitely got a unique hairdo. But let's go. Come on. Hertl. I can feel it. Hertl's going to do something big for us. Lambeau's passing it to Coupier. Coupier over to Bessier. Bessier. Out front for 1T. Coupier over. Scrum out front. And we walk away with it. Stützle over to Virtanen. Thank God. Bean. Poked off the puck. No one's there to recover it, and that gets poked out. Sergachev regroups and passing it to Virtanen. Virtanen over to Hewitt. Hewitt high shot, and Hellebuck just going to glove that down. Hewitt was hit on that shot, but that was a super high. That was going to go probably into the netting above if he didn't try to, like, jump grab that. Let's go. Second period. Galchenyuk going to win the faceoff. 1T from Hewitt. Save. DeMello. Passing it over to Bessier. Or Bessier. Besser? No, it's Brock Besser. Why do I keep pronouncing it weird? DeMello. He's hit. All right, stay with it. Stay with it. Hewitt with it. There you go. Hewitt over to Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk over to DeBrusk. DeBrusk, one man to beat. Walking in. He's going to shoot himself. Try to go around the post, but save Hellebuck. Now there's defender pinned along the boards. Sheary passing over to his winger. But that's taken away by Galchenyuk. Out front to Hewitt. Hewitt out front alone. He gets poked by Hellebuck. Hoglins over to Sheary. 2-on-2. Sheary gets hit and loses the puck to DeBrusk. DeBrusk to Ferland. Ferland. Still with it after numerous pokes. Out front. 1T save. Still Ferland with it. Trying to pass up front. And Saboril going to steal it. He passed it to his winger, who passed it to DeMello. DeMello stealing. Galchenyuk going to steal that pass by DeMello over to Ferland. Ferland out front to DeBrusk. Backhand wide. Saboril with it. 5 minutes remaining. Over to Hoglander. Sheary. Sheary losing to Brody. Out to DeBrusk. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Over to Ferland. Ferland gets hit and loses it. Fuck. All right, we got to stop him. Stop Vancouver here, boys. Stop him. Saboril. Curls. Up top to Jones. Oh, off the mask. That's a way to use your head. Myers hits him. All right. Jones trying to take a shot. No good. Ferland grinding him out. But Ferland losing it off a hit. Poke check by defenseman. Ferland regains it. Passing over to DeBrusk. DeBrusk walks in. Shot blocked. McHugh. McEwen over to Ferland. Ferland down low to McEwen. McEwen gets pinned. Support is coming. McEwen still with it. Up to Ferland. Ferland tries to go 5-hole. Gets his own rebound. That shot is wide, though. Myers picking it up for Vancouver, heading the other way. A minute left to play. That is poked into the corner. Noah Hulsen passing over to Ferland. Let's go. Ferland. Pass over to Hertl. Here we go, our first line. We lose it, though. Come on, boys. Get the puck back quick. Get the puck back quick. Saucing into Howla. Howla gets around a defender. Up top to Horvat. Low shot blocked. Good. Good. No highlight reel game. 7 goals scored on us. Hertl passing into Stützle. Stützle going wide. Up top to his point man, but that's picked off. Kerfoot now with it. Passing into Bean. Bean over to Virtanen. Vertanen gets hit and losing it to Myers. Myers gets pinned along the board. Stutzel over to Brodin. Brodin dumps it down low. Zaboral going to pick it up and get pinned. Zaboral throwing it to wide to Myers. 10 seconds to play. Coupier with the puck, splitting defenseman, poked off. Pettersson. 5 seconds left, up top to Besser. Besser's high shot on DiPietro covered. And with 2 seconds left, Vancouver is going to have an offensive zone faceoff. It's 2 seconds. They can still score. So we gotta, if we win this faceoff, it's over. But if Vancouver wins this faceoff, they have a chance. And we put our fourth line out there, trying to block some shots. And Kerfoot, oh, Miller with the quick shot off the faceoff. You usually don't see the computer do that. Kerfoot was caught off guard too. We were all caught off guard by that one. Come on. All right, we're going into overtime. Game 7. We looked like we were getting some momentum. We had some plays. We had some opportunities. We just got to get one by Hellebuyck. We can do it. We did it in Game 1. We can do it here in Game 7. Who is going to be the hero? Hertl winning it to Sergachev. Sergachev dumping it on into the zone. That goes around the net. Lambos losing it to Hertl. Hertl pass it to Vertanen. Hertl again. Shot is stolen away. Pettersson over to Besser. Besser stolen away by Sergachev. Sergachev going back into his zone. Passing to Hertl. Back to Bean. Now it's going to Vertanen, who passed it to Hertl. Hertl makes a move, cuts to the center. Passing it, getting it to Vertanen at least. That gets poked into the corner. Pietrangelo over to Pettersson. Stutzel stealing it away. Stutzel gets pinned. Vertanen out front over to Stutzel. Stutzel low shot, blocked and deflected wide. Besser gets hit, losing it to Stutzel. Good. But Stutzel dumps it into our zone. Our defenseman comes flying back, Jake Bean, to get that puck. He gets pinned along the boards, though. Passing it. Stolen away by Jones. DeMel to Zaboral. Over to their winger. The winger gets a hit. And here comes Hertl. Hertl passing it wide to Stutzel. Stutzel passing to Vertanen. Stutzel again with it. Looking for somebody. Losing it to Phillips. Damn it. Max Jones over to Phillips. Phillips gets poke check down to Jones. Low shot. Save. Jones out front. And that's a 1T save. DiPietro again. The more clutch times DiPietro comes in, the more he has to weigh on us, all right, in contract negotiations. So while I appreciate him playing this good hockey, it does hurt a little bit. Galchenyuk wins the face-off. Drew Doughty, there you go. Drew, a captain in the locker room, dumps it on into Vancouver's zone. DeMello picking it up. Stolen away by DeBrusk. Up to Krug. Over to Hewitt. 1T save. Bo Horvath going to pick that up. Pinged along the boards. And Hewitt's going to walk away up top to Galchenyuk. High glove save for Connor Hellebuyck there from that shot. Hewitt. This second line is deadly because both wingers are on their one-timer side. So it's perfect. Like, this second line should be scoring goals left and right. Galchenyuk winning it back to Krug. Hewitt, 1T save. Defender pinned along the boards. Hewitt with it. Still with it is Hewitt. He's going to lose it now, though. Myers to Miller. Miller making a move. He gets hit by the defenseman Krug. Connor Sheary with it. He gets hit. Stolen away by Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk makes a move, still with it, passing over to Krug. Krug over to Hewitt, poke checked off, and here comes Sheary. Sheary poked by that. Wilson stolen away, passing over to Hewitt. Hewitt still with it, over to Hulson. Hulson, though, gives the puck away. Here comes Vancouver, 10 minutes of overtime left. Who's going to score? Come on, boys. Fucking score already. This is a long power, this is a long OT. Hoglander walking in. Good play. Good play, Brodin. Brodin gets pinned while there's a line change and there's a penalty. Penalty power play. Ooh, 10 minutes of play. 10 minutes of play. Power play. Game 7 of the first round. This is to move on, boys. Noah Hulson did a good job. Nils Hoglander. Or Hoglander. Thank you. Hertl, DeBrusque, Kerfoot. We lose the face-off. Oh, and Lambos is just going to give Hellebuck the puck to cover. No time taken off the power play there. Interesting. No time taken off the power play there. Our first line does have more energy, so they changed the clock. 4 seconds ran off. Hertl again losing it. Hellebuck just covering it on up. What the fuck is happening here? Is that how they're going to kill 2 minutes? Just keep winning face-offs, giving it to Hellebuck? I mean, it works, but fuck, I would change the lines by then. Let's go. Hertl tying him up. And we still lose it. Lambos launches it at least this time down the length of the ice. Sergachev passing over to DeBrusque. No one in front of him. 2-on-1. DeBrusque. Shots. Oh, caught up. Out front. Oh, that was it. Hertl. Hertl fucking got robbed. Oh. Sergachev passing over to Kerfoot. Kerfoot hits DeBrusque. Over to Hertl. Hertl low shot save. Hertl's getting every chance he can. Out front to Kerfoot. That shot right into the chest of Hellebuck and swallowed whole. God damn it. Had a fucking chance. And we blew it. We fucking blew it there. God damn it. That was Hertl's chance. Alright, let's go. First power play line. Hewitt, Stutzel, Galchenyuk. Stutzel to Krug. Over to Hewitt. Out front to Stutzel. Save. Bean. Out front to Galchenyuk. Ah. He's on his backhand, though. That's our problem. Our guys are always on their backhand. Jake Bean. Passing over to Hewitt. Hewitt trying to pass it to his forward. Help. Doesn't work. Here comes Vancouver the other way. They dump it on in. Less than a minute left to play in this power play. Galchenyuk to Hewitt. Hewitt takes it wide around the defenseman. Hewitt still with it. Just skates into the corner. Galchenyuk going to help support. Hewitt out front. It's Stutzel. Go goal. Beam. Out front. 1T. Save. Hellebuck. 33 seconds. 33 seconds of this power play. This needs to be it. We need to score on this power play. Otherwise, Vancouver gets all the momentum. DeBrusque, Hertl, Kerfoot. Finish it. DeBrusque to Sergachev over to Kerfoot. Kerfoot out front. No good. DeBrusque out front to himself. No good. Save there. Kerfoot trying to shoot it high. Rebound out front. Doughty. He shoots wide. Puck's around the net. DeBrusque passing over to his point. Doughty over to Hertl. Hertl over to Kerfoot. Kerfoot over to Doughty. Out front to DeBrusque. Over to Hertl. Hertl cuts to the middle. Tries it. Doughty. No good. Doughty picks up that puck. Over to Sergachev. 1T. Tipped. Rebound. Nobody, though, goes after the rebound. He didn't even have it covered. Not a single guy out in front of that net to help that tip. Fuck, that was so much offense. 2 seconds left. So let's finish it. 2 seconds left. Give it to Sergachev. Sergachev, get a shot. Hertl wins it. And Kerfoot fucks it up. Oh, no. Captain Clutch, you can't do that for us. Sani with the puck skating on in. Poke checked off. Doughty up to DeBrusque. One guy to beat, and he skates right into him. Oh, God. Kerfoot over to Ulsson. Back to DeBrusque. DeBrusque, one man to beat, skates into him again. He tries to saucer it to his friend. That gets tipped. Rodin with it, losing it. And now Ulsson picks it up. Ulsson passing it off the boards to McEwen, who loses it to Vancouver. Now here comes Bo Horvat the other way. He gets poked. Jones out front, tipped wide. Rodin. Phillips out front, 1T, glove save, DiPietro. 4 minutes, 40 seconds. McEwen, I'm sorry, you don't really have business out here, man. You really don't. I would advise that you get back on a bench. This is really for Wilson and Ferland. Just win this face-off at least. There we go. McEwen winning it to Hulson. Hulson over to Wilson. Wilson with the puck. Bouncing off the boards to McEwen. One man, saucing over to Ferland. What's he? Oh my god, I said he didn't have a reason being out there, and he took it to heart, and he fucking gets Game 7 overtime goal with Michael Ferland. Holy shit. Zach McEwen, really our captain. Like, he is our leader. All right, in this locker room. He was the first true leader we've ever had in this locker room. He has the A. He gets the golden goal for round number 1. And we're advancing on up to round number 2. Thanks to that goal, fucking McEwen and Ferland. Ferland is stepping the fuck up this playoffs. Stepping the fuck up. And Zach McEwen, he's just a beast, I guess. He's just an all-around beast. Looks good, plays good. He's tough. Yeah, he's good, man. He definitely deserves to have a captaincy. I can definitely see he's a hard-working guy. Whew, but that's it. That's it for round number 1. Simulate on up. All right. Playoffs is over. Who are we taking on in round number 2? It is going to be the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg beat the Oilers or the Avalanche? I think it was the Oilers. Yeah, Winnipeg beat the Oilers in 7. So we have a good matchup ahead of us. So round 2 is going to be Seattle versus Winnipeg. St. Louis versus Chicago. Carolina versus Philly. And the New Jersey Devils versus the Detroit Red Wings. So Detroit won it in Game 7 against the Canadiens. All right. Okay. This is going to be a tough one, boys, but I definitely expect a dub here. I think we should be able to walk away with a dub from Winnipeg. They're no Anaheim, at least I hope not. But until next time, guys, see you all later. Bye-bye.